start, but we're waiting for some technical issues. They seem to be resolved now, and we're starting. So for Singapore, we have number 1, 10, number 2, Lo, number 3, Ong, number 4, Leo, number 5, Leo, number 6, Quek, so number 7, number 8, Ong, number 9, Kiong, number 10, Ho. Then for Spain, we have number 1, Martinez, number 2, Leon, number 4, Taberner, number 5, Romayo, number 6, Canas, number 8, Nieto, number 9, Carmona. And we saw the sprint. There was a foul made. Ball is for Spain. Spain doing a star attack, starting from the left, working to the right. Now faking a shot, but a lot of pedals from the Singapore defense in front of her. She didn't manage to hit the goal. Ball for Singapore. We're looking at a women's game in the group WC with also the teams of Italy and Hong Kong, China. In this group, Italy already had 6 points, Spain 3, and Singapore and Hong Kong, China 0. So Singapore can definitely use a win. We're seeing here an attack from Singapore. Spain seems to have a 1-3-1 defense. Singapore has 2 women in. Nice pass to number 1, Tang. She takes the shot, but it's blocked, resulting in a corner. Now coming from the right side, again Singapore. A pass, blocked, a little bit fumble there. Spain also grabs onto the ball, making a foul ball for Singapore. But taking the ball, Singapore immediately number 6 fumbles, Quek, and Spain takes the ball. Singapore still trying to organize their defense. Not all of their defenders are back. Spain tries to take advantage of the situation, taking the shot, but it's under. Ball for Singapore. Singapore sending 1 woman in the zone. Spain having a 1-3-1 defense. Singapore taking their time to organize. Now starting on the right side. Doing a long high shot over the zone. And now they don't see him opening. Taking it out again, starting now on the left side. They're trying to find a way to either shoot at the goal or pass to a player in the zone. And they really have to now do one last more attempt because only 10 seconds left on the shot clock. A shot being forced by the time was a okay place shot, but because it was a long lob over the zone, the Spanish goalkeeper couldn't see it coming and blocked it. Ball for Spain. Spain is aiming for in this tournament for a medal, so they really need to win. Oh, a shot taken by Spain. A little bit optimistic. Still a lot of defenders from Singapore in between, and they blocked the shot. So from this group, the top 3 is continuing. And like I said, Spain is aiming for a medal. Singapore hopes to end up in the top 8. A fumble, a bad pass from Spain. Singapore now going for the fast break. Can she be keeping front of the Spanish player? No, well, the ball was a little bit to the left. She tries to steer to the right. She tried to steer to the right, but by doing so, she leaned a little bit on the boat of the Spanish player. That's a foul, so ball is for Spain. But very, very good attack and very quick reaction from number 4 from Singapore, Leo. It seems a little bit chaotic in the Singapore defense. It's hard to see clear patterns, but a foul has been made. Ball for Singapore. A bad pass for Singapore. Ball bouncing off into Spanish hands. Ball for Singapore. Singapore trying to organize their defense. There's already one Spanish player trying to get her place in the zone. Smart. A sub comes in with a lot of more speed and tries to work the Spanish player out. It's easier to move another player if you have more speed, more force. One of the Singapore players tries to block a shot, but comes very close to the hands. That's not allowed. So Spain got a free shot, but takes it out. No shot at a goal. A foul has been made by Spain. They're coming very close to the goalkeeper. You're not allowed to touch the goalkeeper. They have to be allowed to defend their goal. Ball for Singapore. Spain seems to organize themselves back into the 1-3. For a moment it seemed like they were going to be a bit more aggressive. Amazing! A shot from from Ong, surprising the Spanish defense and me. And amazing, it went in, perfect. Singapore 1, Spain 0. Spain seems extra motivated. You can see them putting a lot of hard work in trying to breach the defense. Now coming up on the left, but the pass comes just a little bit early, so she's not at full speed yet. You're a little bit more dangerous to the defenders if you have a lot of speed. So a later pass would have resulted in more speed and pulling more the defenders towards you, creating more room. Now, because of the lack of time, a long shot from number 9, Carmano, but blocked by the goalkeeper, Tan, a corner. Corner has been taken. Now starting off, number 4, play on, new 60 seconds for Spain. Giving them time for a nice attack. Starting on the left now, number 9, Carmona. While holding the ball, Spain was holding the ball. Singapore touched the ball. That can be a dangerous situation if you're throwing and someone is blocking you. That can give real shoulder injuries. Therefore, this is a foul. That's what the ref was signaling. So that's the ball for Spain. Now a very nice pass into the zone. Good attempt. but the shot was not very well placed and was blocked by the goalkeeper 10 from Singapore. Again, a corner from Spain, but they only have 40 seconds left in this match. So they will need to work hard and be careful. One more good attempt for the goal. You can hear the Spanish supporters in the background supporting their team. They always use a lot of singing. Very nice as a supporter or as a commentator. I really enjoy this. Is it working? 15 seconds left on the clock. Trying to get the ball into the zone. Taking the shot. Oh, holding the ball too long. You're only allowed to hold the ball 5 seconds. He was holding it longer, deciding what to do. Ball for Singapore. 3, 2, 1. That's it. That's it for the first half. We're going into the break with Singapore 1, Spain 0.
Ya no hagamos faltas, demasiado, el espacio. Era contacto, estamos agradeciendo 4 de 3, pero por lo que ha hecho de 3, ahí ya estaba demasiado preparado la defensa, pero la
Hi and welcome back. We just saw that the refs are taking their position again. They often talk shortly in the break about the game. Also the teams huddled up. I want to take this time to thank our sponsors. International Canoe Federation, China Canoe Association, Huzhou City, Deqing County, Yuping Sports, Yuko Kong Group, Litour Sports, and Kailas. Teams are lining up again. Half a minute before the start. Drying out the last boats with a sponge. Motivating each other. The coach from Singapore is already on since 2014. And Spain also has a long time the same coach, 5 years. And they gave some last tips now in the break. And we're excited to see how this works out. Mark Thompson whistling, ready to start. Go, and we're off. Spain very fast, easily getting the ball. Singapore in a 1-3-1 defense. Spain sending their first woman in. And at the same time coming on with everyone. That's not something we have seen so far. often it was first a woman in the zone trying to organize around, but now immediately going, not waiting, but immediately going for that attack, trying to surprise Singapore. Didn't work out, resulting in a corner. Now coming from the corner herself, number 4, Tabener. Passing around, but being pushed out of the zone by Singapore. Now realizing that as well, Spain taking out the ball, setting up something new. Spain, 2 players in the zone. Starting off on the right, but not with a lot of speed, not really doing anything. Now trying on the left. And taking some distance once more. 20 seconds left, so they now need to work to attack. A little bit more convincing, a shot from number 8, Niento, resulting in a corner. Bad pass from number 8, Niento. Or maybe a pass to position her player. The player was already moving forward, but if you want a little bit more distance, if you pass behind the player needs to get some distance to make more speed for the next attack. A new 60 seconds, so they can take their time. The goal difference is only 1, so 1 goal would be enough to make it equal at least. So real possibilities here. Number 4 is very eager to turn the score around. Taberner taking a shot, but aiming too high. Singapore ball possession. Spain 1-3-1 defense. Singapore coming from the left. One woman in. Coming up with a lot of speed. Very nice. Trying again on the left side. Seeing an option to get closer to the zone. Very close on the goal. Below the goal. Nice pass into the zone. Taking the shot herself. Not managing. Ball for Spain, but while she was trying to control the ball with her pedal, she made a foul. Ball for Singapore. There's no goalie yet. They need to act quick. Actually taking the shot. Oh, very nicely done, taking advantage of the situation, but aiming too high, hitting the top bar, bouncing off. Ball for Spain. Refs are signaling number 8, Niento, for 8 or 9. I couldn't see it. A next foul may result in a card. You hear the Spanish supporters motivating their players. Spain trying to force themselves into the Singapore defense on the right side. Nicely, Singapore player number 5, Romeo, pushed out by Spain. But you can't hold that position forever, so you hope that your teammates are following up quickly. Timeout given by Mark Thompson. He's giving a green card to player number 2 from Singapore, Lyon. So Spain now can take a free shot, and it's 5 against 4. For 2 minutes, or unless Spain scores, then they can come in again due to power play. Then it will be 5 against 5. But for now, 5 against 4. Spain taking the corner, working hard in the Singapore defense. Singapore is trying to keep it tight. So they're only at 4, wanting to wait out the 2 minutes. Trying to block the goal with a lot of pedals. Spain taking good shots, but hitting the sidebar, bouncing off. Still in Spanish hands. New 60 seconds for their attack. Spain getting the ball into the zone, passing on to even someone in a better position. Ooh, timeout. While trying to go for the shot, a Singapore player touched the ball. This is very dangerous. You can hurt your shoulder, like I explained before. And the ref saw this as well, giving a penalty and another green card, meaning that Singapore now has 3 players left. And Spain gets a penalty. If the penalty, if they score the penalty, one of the players can come back. And they do, number 9, Kamanoa, making it equal for Spain. Spain won, Singapore won. Meaning that Singapore is now again with 4 players. But still a player down compared to Spain, playing with 5. Spain taking this moment after presenting the ball to sub. It seems like a weird choice because you're already struggling when you're less players. But they seem to do very good. Now 2 versus 2 near the goal. And scoring! Amazing! Singapore scores, making it 2-1 with only 4 players. Now the pressure is really onto Spain. They really have to. They have to take advantage of being with 5 against 4 for at least 1.5 more minutes. Singapore again trying to make a tight defense, not letting Spain in. And you can hear in the background again Spanish supporters. 30 seconds more for this attack. Timeout. A timeout has been given because it seemed like Singapore came in with an extra player, because from the scoreboard the time for the green card disappeared. I'm a little bit unsure. For me that felt relatively quickly. I don't think the time was up. And our ref, Mark Thompson, is now checking this with the table. The ref now calling the Spanish player. I'm going to increase the volume, see if we can hear what they say.
Un minuto, son 4, ya son 4. Hay que aprovecharlo, hay que marcar un gol, Natalia, adentro. No te tienes que marcar.
I couldn't hear what the ref was saying, but maybe at home you could hear. I have a lot of supportive noise around me. But it seems like the time for the card accidentally disappeared, making Singapore think they could come in again. And it says 2 minutes on the clock on the scoreboard, but the ref is signaling saying 1 minute. So Singapore is with 4 players for 1 more minute. Now starting again. Singapore didn't get a penalty for getting in a player earlier because they couldn't have known. It seemed like, again, a foul by Singapore. Free shots. The ref directing here into position. Spain nicely getting it into the zone, taking the shot, hitting the upper bar. Ball for Singapore. Half a minute more with 4 players. Spain knows that they need to take advantage of this situation, going 5 out on 4 people. A green card. No. No, a yellow card for number 2. Low. I think. Yeah, yellow card for number 2. I'm a little bit unsure what happened. That means that Singapore is now down to 3 players, but in 20 seconds a new player can come in. That's the resulting time for the green card, but then we also have the yellow card, which is 2 minutes. A lot happening in this game, a lot of timeouts. Now Singapore trying to hold the ball for like 15 more seconds until they have at least 4 players again. And Spain, knowing that this is a great opportunity, trying to put a lot of pressure. It seems to work out. Singapore loses the ball. And now the time is up. So 4 against 5 again. Singapore trying to defend the goal, blocking it. And the goalkeeper is trying to make get the ball safe, throwing behind the back line. You don't want to lose the ball directly under your goal. You can hear the supporters from Singapore, meaning Singapore with back with 4 now for the yellow card. 1 minute 15 left on the clock. And Singapore is still 1 ahead. Now also the Spanish supporters getting a little bit worried, supporting their team. Only 2 minutes left in this exciting game. Spain faking a shot. And getting a penalty. Singapore was defending too close to the hands, trying to block the shot. Meaning another card for Singapore. Green for number 1. For Tan. That's quite a problem. She seems to be an excellent goalie. So that means, to summarize, again Singapore for the second time today with only 3 players having a green card now with 2 minutes on the clock, a yellow card with 1 minute left on the clock. If Spain scores, another player of Singapore can come in. And Singapore is still 1 ahead. 2 for Singapore, 1 for Spain. Taking the shot, scoring number 9, Carmona, making it tight again. Spain 2, Singapore 2. Singapore still with 4 players. Timeout again because now the yellow card disappeared. But there's still time left on the yellow card. And number 1 came in the pitch, the player Tan, who gave the green card because she thought because of this goal power play she could come in. But I was a little bit unsure if they can decide. I'm not sure what the rules are here exactly, which player can come in. I think now number 2, Low, who got the is coming in. So meaning that number 1's card is still valid. So she is not allowed in unless her time is up or another team scores. You cannot pick a person who comes in. It's in order. So with 4 against 5, Singapore in a tight game. Are they going to try to play it safe, or are they going to try to work towards a goal? They seem eager to get to the Spanish side, but thereby forgetting that number 2, Low, needs another player to pass to. She's struggling a little bit, throwing it behind her, not even being able to look very good. But luckily number 6 is there back to pick up the ball. She's now having a problem. Spain is pushing them more into their half, not what they were planning to. And 1 minute left in this game. Ball now a little bit more forward, but immediately under a lot of pressure from Spain. A foul has been made, meaning ball for Singapore. Now the goal is open. Pass to number 3. That's always the risk of 5 out. You have no goalie. And I think there would be a lot of teams who have chosen for a 1-4, but they're choosing 5 out. But it pays off because Spain has the ball. 38 seconds left. And Singapore captures the ball again, getting a push from Spain, but managed to control the ball, losing her pedal. So she needs to get it back quickly because they're only with 4 players. You can't miss, then everyone counts. You can't miss one. 20 seconds left on the clock. Ball for Singapore. Very dangerously close by the line. A foul made by Spain. Ball again for Singapore. The time for the green card, it's longer than the time playing. Only 5 seconds left to play. Now holding the ball too long. But it doesn't matter because it's the end of the game. What an exciting game. Spain to Singapore too. But we have seen a lot of cards. And it's amazing that Singapore has kept this score with often 3 players or 4 players. Thank you so much for listening.